good evening. It was once New York's thriving restaurant industry. Over the last few months, venues around Hell's Kitchen have been trying to make ends meet by operating at minimum capacity and providing outdoor dining. And it's that outdoor dining that is going to be the only option moving forward for people who actually want to sit down and enjoy a meal at any of the restaurants across the 5 boroughs.
A red zone is New York on pause. It is stop all but essential services and business.
Governor Andrew Cuomo fears another shutdown in New York State is looming. Pockets of yellow and orange zones surround the city, and hospitalization rates and the number of new cases are on the rise. Another area of concern heading into the weekend, the rate of transmission. The RT is up to 1.3. Cuomo says once that number is over 1, hospitals and the overall economy will fail.
If we see that we're on a glide path towards overwhelming the hospitals, you have no choice but to close down the economy.
To prevent another citywide lockdown, the governor turns his attention to the already financially strapped restaurant industry. After the weekend, indoor dining across the 5 boroughs will close down.
We're going to close indoor dining in New York City on Monday. Outdoor dining and takeout continues.
Cuomo is calling on the federal government to provide relief to bars and restaurants, and he says he's extending the commercial eviction moratorium.
If a business can't pay the rent because of this situation, they won't be evicted.
The governor says indoor dining is doing better than it was. Contact tracing data shows restaurants and bars are 5th behind household social gatherings as a source of new infections in the state. The New York State Restaurant Association says that's why the ban doesn't make sense.
If they really feel that indoor dining can't be open when we're only responsible for 1.43% of the cases, what can we do to work together and help get restaurants through this?
While city and state leaders can't control what people do inside their private homes, Mayor de Blasio says restricting restaurant activity could put the city back on a safer path.
If the governor announces restrictions, I support him 100% because we have to protect against the worst.
The State Restaurant Association says some restaurants will actually voluntarily opt in for a hibernation period over the winter, which means they will close down over the winter period and reopen again if they can come springtime.